Zeta Division as a team will always be known for their heroics in Masters Reykjavik.
Good together and they get it down to a 2v2. Surely not like this. Crow with one big kill. Kawanzine, the young player for NIP, to try to make it happen, and it's not going to. For your team, for your region, Japan, take a bow and welcome to the playoff stage.
And now Sugar Zero closing the gap. He gets one. The spray's gorgeous. It's perfect from Sugar Zero. And there's a reality now that is presented that not many thought would happen, as Navera and Soulcast have it all on the plate. And the dreams becoming a reality, all in that man's hands. Sugar Zero. The divide. About to reveal all that anxiety, the terror that's in place. He finds one, he waits for the swing. Nothing comes, but the time is dwindling, and as is his HP. He has to face the fact that Sugar Zero has done the unthinkable, the unimaginable, and the dream is alive for Zeta. They're coming back towards A. Swings and roundabouts. You thought it was Buzz. No, it's going to be RB. The pressure, the pendulum swings, and what can he do with this? He's got everything he can. He's got the operator, and all he's got is death. It's Laz on the other side as Buzz is all that remains. And it's over! It's done!
Since that time, things haven't been as rosy. They didn't even make it to the next Masters tournament. But remarkably, unlike almost any other team in Valorant, they have kept those same 5 players together. If we fast forward to the start of this year, Zeta were in the Pacific League, and their performance in the regular season was a bit up and down.
Lining up one, takes quite a bit of damage, but manages to escape from out behind. But what a shot! Dep sniped out of the sky. 10 on the flank comes in, does manage to find Zest, but Stacks cleans up too. And now it is just Laz left standing, and the IGL, unfortunately, cannot make it happen. Trying to take down Crow, can't quite get it. Bronski pushes up, finds him. Laz backs away. Sugar Zero, however, playing from the back, goes ahead, finishes him off. Now, again, Bazzi in a position to try to clutch, taps it, knows where he's at, and Sugar Zero has the headshot. A triple kill from him, and Zeta will take the series.
Meanwhile, 10, oh my god. I think the writing's on the wall, William.
Oh yeah, it's very much on the wall. The showstopper just to keep him alive. He has to push back out. Jesse Vash trying to get the flank, but everyone's dead by then, and here he comes!
Oh, into the middle of the map, down in the pit. That is going to be game. Zeta wins 2-1, but Team Secret put up a hell of a fight.
Ultimately, Zeta Division would finish in 4th place in the Pacific League with a 5-4 record, but then as they went into the playoffs, things didn't quite go as planned.
Gets the connection, 10 dropping down, but Dubstep is wide swinging, and this might just be the beginning of the end. Sugar Zero, however, fights back, finds Borkum, tucks away into hell, needs more. Dep and Laz find one apiece. Step gets another, but Dubstep with the 4K will put them down. 14-12, a 2-0 win. Team Secret take the opening match of playoffs.
Talk the solution. He does get the shot.
Okay, he gets one. I mean, that's the most he could have hoped for.
He's going to be executed. It's up to his teammates now.
3v4, they're all running in, but Munchkin hiding in the smokes, and that is going to be the end of Zeta Division. T1 stays alive for one more chance to go to Masters Tokyo.
So that left LCQ as their only chance of making champions. And this time, Zeta didn't let that slip.
フラッシュドライブゼロポイントが入った壁に当たってるぞ体力状況よりはゼータ取ってくれローバー確認したアッパーの進行は見えないゆっくりと手前まで抜けてきている 2G のこの2人の位置分かった存在モンピッツデップ耐えた足音は聞こえている引き込む引き込む耐えたヘッドショット
Weapon. Relay ball comes through, and here comes Dep. One more player remaining. Jesse Vash gets tagged up. A good crouch takes off Laz's head. But then the aftershock. At this point, you're running out of time. How do you push through? So many players on the other side. Oh, God.
It's not possible.
He's still persistent, though, but Zeta Division are aiming with pride today.
耐えれるか
抜いている
当たってるぞ抜いた
シュガーゼロ
中にいるの分かってる
黒
ラストはよ
ラストワンボールかも倒して6対13 2年連続チャンピオンズ進出決定強豪をひしめくロサンゼルスの舞台で新たなる挑戦がスタートします
Now, unlike Crew, who I showed you yesterday, who had some real pop-off statistical performances in their LCQ, it's not quite the same for Zeta. All of their players are more doing decently to, pretty good. Laz is doing, the best of the bunch, and he is doing pretty well. But then as we go down, we look at the rating scores here for the different Zeta players. Basically, everyone's just doing kind of, okay, right? Like, not bad, good, but not amazing either. So it seems like it's more of a kind of team effort on the whole of, we're all chipping in at different points. When it comes to Zeta's map pool, it's pretty difficult to tell what's going on from just the LCQ alone because, for instance, you might look at Fracture and Lotus and be like, well, 100%, played it twice, won twice, but those were both against Team Secret, and they only played against Team Secret and RRQ in this LCQ, so it's a bit difficult to tell from just this alone. But if we come back to combine all of the maps from the regular season in Pacific as well, we get a somewhat more clearer picture where they don't play a lot of Bind and they don't play a lot of Pearl, only playing both of those maps twice. But the maps that they do play, like Haven, they struggle on. Ascent, they struggle on. And in both Haven, they lost 13-2 to RRQ and LCQ. Here on Ascent, okay, they beat RRQ 21-19, but also lost to Team Secret and LCQ. But then the maps that they seem to do well on are Split, Fracture, and Lotus, where in the LCQ they did have much better records. In terms of Zeta's playstyle, I'm just going to show you a round here from the grand final, where I'm just going to play it for you in a second, and you're going to see Zeta are going to stay in this default essentially until about 40 seconds left, when then they just kind of go towards A and just basically pray that things go right. I have no idea how they really win this round, but this is sometimes what Zeta can do, where look at the map. They just do not move. They don't take any space whatsoever. They just sit there for a very, very long time. And they don't play every round like this, but this has kind of become a bit of a Zeta norm where they play sometimes extremely slowly.
Pretty much the first time, aside from the lurk plays that they've been going for, Seekers are going to be let loose as well. On the hunt here, Jesse Vash wanting to try and identify their positions nice and early. Slow them down even more. Crow still holds on to his own.
That last Seeker there goes in towards mid, but not too surprising. Utility as well. Shift here. This Trailblazer is going to see Laz, but doesn't see the rotating members of Zeta.
30 seconds left.
And the Showstopper still in the bag. More dubstep here to nullify this push.
Main shells go out first, and that definitely slows them up, stops them from having access here into main. Now sends a rocket, and that's going to be Laz taken down right off the rip. Up over the top, Depp, setting out some blind blades, not getting the hit. Now he's exposed, stuck in a bad spot, but the answering fire is still looking good. Invi able to find 10. Sail back now into a 2v3 as they situate on the site, and they get the spike planted through. Depp, watching it in heaven, finds one. Sugar Zero gets the other.
But one thing that did definitely help them during this LCQ was Laz being introduced back onto the chamber, and he had a big impact in some of these games from that role.
And catches you by surprise when you least expect it. Step gone, Jeremy up top, trying to hold down that M1, but couldn't quite stabilize the spray to be able to find the follow-up kill. Getting traded out by 10. Man advantage, the heals come through. Amateur. Now going to be equalized, though, into a 3v3. Any more casualties here, though, for the side of Secret, even with a round win, still going to be quite costly. Cap onto the spike, going to be prevented as the aftershock comes in. Roach is dropping a low ground, but he's actually still hugging close to the explosion, so gets chipped away at down to 30 HP.
Ooh, just, again, Zeta trying to stabilize, trying to figure out if there's going to be any more pressure before they get this plant down. Envy sneaking his way up on this ledge. Crow gets spotted.
Depp thinking about going for the counter swing there. Does not do so. Can they get the spike back into a plant position? Laz now noting Boar come over towards Waterfall, and he just gets the headshot again. Something about him when he's on this chamber, he just cannot miss.
30 seconds left.
That's a good.
Waterfall covered now by that trademark if they do decide to push up. Be around the back. Gonna push through, fault line. Gonna flash rather at the ready, but Depp gets the dink into the body spray. He goes down. Feel is out. Depp sliding away. Noting Jesse. How does he try to pilot this one? They trade off. Bulldog not going to be drawn out in time. Laz, Jesse both very well aware of each other's positions, both at 85 HP. Perfect parity between the two of them, but Laz again, he cannot miss. It's another triple as Zeta put 3 on the scoreboard.
So now Zeta head to champs. They have the unfortunate task of playing Fnatic in their first game, and their group will be very difficult to get out of. But if one team can pull off miracles, then surely it is this team.
Unleashing onto 30 seconds. He has delivered in these late rounds more than once now. Divide goes up. Laz going to keep just a little bit of a vision towards CT in case. Dep's going to hear that. He's definitely going to hear this. Oh! It's so sharp from Dep. The swing! Zeta are on 12! A 1v3 for it all. Make it a 1v4. They're giving him nothing and he will take from them everything. But the time is still ticking. And he's got to find 3. And the step on the corner. The unimaginable has happened. Zeta make it to the finals.